Alright. Let's see if there are any more notices.
Every lad in the unit
Key required. Let's try that home. So it seems bandits are running rampant around here.
What's new in the broad world?
Alright. So let's make... Holy shit, look at all those places. This is huge! Jesus Christ. Holy fuck! What? I guess this is truly a world map, isn't it? What the fuck? I wonder if quests will send me everywhere. It seems likely. Holy fuck. I'm going to assume that because it doesn't make any sense. Which means I'm going back here. Nah, I will cross his path. Let's go there. Unless the game tells me I shouldn't. Suggested level 5. Some quests might be too difficult for you at the moment. Which quest has a suggested level? Once your character reaches you are ready. Well, isn't that great? I have nothing. Holy shit, level 33? What? Holy fuck. Well, I won't be doing that for... This is a big game. Yeah, didn't realize. Well, the only thing I can do is the Nilfgaardian connection. You know what? Let's talk to that priest and gather this notice board, and then I will return. Holy shit. That's crazy. Tamara Stranger, daughter of the Bloody Baron, presumed kidnapped, hearty reward for whomever finds her. Presumed kidnapped, okay. Maybe she ran away from her abusive father. Or maybe she staged the kidnapping herself to get money out of him. Holy shit. This place is dangerous. L33, how is that even possible? I don't think any abilities actually are what? Opened up once you reach that level. I don't know. That is crazy. Okay, let's talk to his priest.
Step away. Chaplain's praying, can't you see?
Do not cast him out, Roderick. All may draw from the well of the eternal fire's grace. Approach, Witcher.
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you conserve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
Okay. I wonder, let's see, is this something I can actually do? Suggested level 3, okay, I can do this. Great. Let's get to the town here.
Then both forces attacked, one from either side. Cavalry swooped in from the wood. A wall of infantry marched from the swamp. Our boys wished to surrender, but the Black Ones would take no prisoners. They gathered our men, stood them in a circle, and cut down every last one like the butchers they were. Poppies cover the meadow now. Or perhaps they're kingcups, drunk on blood from the soil. There are a lot of them beasties you've, you know.
Well, I don't think I will be finishing this game anytime soon. I need to eat. There is a problem with the game. Okay, how do I use the... I need to start using this more. Apparently I cannot. Okay, let me change that. Let's put interact on T.
This be my turn.
Sleeping on the ground. They say it's good for your back. Alright, a plea, kind folk, for lack of a better fare I fed my young pancakes made of ground acorn. The poor tygs lain on the straw for 3 days since, their bellies growling something awful, something sick, and crying without end. If you know how to help, come to my hut. I've not to give in return but a warm word and a prayer of thanks. Guide wanted. I have need of a man to guide me and my family across the pond. Didn't this already? Yeah, I already read those. Darling ain't shade. Nina. Okay, that's scoiatal garbage. Help us send him off to whomever has eyes to read. The other day our fellow died. We have no means to bury him properly. Not a while shirt in the house, nor cloth for a shroud, nor planks for a coffin. If there ought you can spare help, please. If we don't send him off to the next world proper, like he'll hunt us in revenge. Yeah, I'm sure he will. Okay. Let's do that quest, since I can actually do it. Holy fuck. Or at least the game thinks I can do it. Be on the lookout for monsters. Okay, there they are. Wonder how far does this reach? I think I'm overshooting them. So freaking stupid, realistic but stupid. Well, Forgul, well that's new. Why can't I target him? This is so stupid. He's in front of me. attack, you piece of shit! Are you serious?
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. Hope they burn well.
I wish I could aim that from afar, but I cannot. I don't understand why they don't fight each other. It's what they are supposed to do. Go on, attack your brethren, you stupid fuck. Attack! I cannot believe it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's how I beat another Ruleset. Ah shit, what did I just do?
Now for a shot of Igni.
They were actually sleeping on the corpse. Well, that worked out more or less well. Let's get to the next one. There are several problems with the combat system, but the most annoying I've found... What the hell is that out there? I'm going to leave it be. One problem is that you cannot actually target enemies, even if they are almost in front of you. Yeah, that was somewhere. Look all black. Yeah, the name tag actually. What the hell is that? Another bear? Well, it seems like a couple of them at least. Ah shit, dogs. Let's go, I didn't. Yeah, killing monsters is not a good way to level up in this game. As it turns out. What the hell is that? That's a proper monster.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. Hope they burn well.
Ah, fuck! And the freaking dogs join in the fun. Right. Yeah, it's very true, Nutter. The transitioning in and out of combat is not a mechanic that's very well done. What the fuck? Ah, it's true, I explode. I forgot. It's a new plant. Molyneux. The Molyneux plant.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Alright, next stop. I would definitely say that the main problem right now with the game is dealing with more than one enemy. A pack of wolves, definitely more difficult than the griffin. Even after you figure out how to deal with them. Once you figure out how to deal with the griffin, it's easy to kill it. Not so with wolves or dogs or whatever. Neckers. Those enemies that go in numbers, they tend to be far more annoying and difficult. Okay, here we are. What do I see? More ghouls. And they're in a fight with someone. Let's jump in then. We'll against a person.
Come on.
Titus, let's talk to him.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the Eternal Fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fisstech from me 3 times, everything perfect. But the 4th, his men came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of the trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
Can't you come with me? I wish he could come with me.
Now
Finding
for
a
sharp picnic.
companion makes stuff much easier. Because then I can spam domination, puppetry, as I like to call it. Now I have to go to Novigrad. That's going to be a long way off. Shit. Seems like wild dogs or something in my path. Yeah, a bunch of dogs. Animals actually sleep. Okay, let's go here. Just we are in the general direction of that place anyway. The problem is getting points, ability points without leveling up is actually pointless. So we need to continue leveling up. Okay, I'm in the middle of 2 packs of wolves. That's not good. No, those are not wolves. Holy Jesus Christ. What? It's an army of neckers. I could thin the herd considerably. Problem is neckers are fast as shit. If I get caught in a... Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah, never attack them in numbers. Yeah, that was stupid of me. We'll never do that again. The Devil's Pit, well, that sounds lovely. By authority of the Imperial Decree issued by the Nilfgaardian Court Martial, these individuals have been found guilty of treason and spying on behalf of Redanium. They have been sentenced to death by hanging. Okay. Is this place filled with enemies? Actually seems deserted. No, there are enemies. Bandit camp. I wonder how I unlock shit. I wonder if there is a way to unlock shit. A bandit camp. Let's see.
Don't let him catch his track!
Ooh, level 9.
Curses! What's custom curses?
There's one!
I'm not sure I can withstand an arrow from a level 9 archer. What if that happens? Then I will be dead. Yeah, let's not deal with this place. That's the problem out. Open world games. Okay, a Vegas ghoul. Or something.
Winds howling.
Okay, anything else on my way? Yeah, this one. A bandit on horseback. Isn't that interesting? That's a bandit camp, obviously. A person in distress. But they're level 7 and I'm not. Holy shit! What the fuck? that trying to kill me? No, don't kill me. That was hilarious. His own horse killed him. It is an enemy. Or so says the game. Okay, I'm not going to deal with that bullshit. I'm too low level for everything. Yeah, Kronos, I have to agree with you on that. It seems the system, it especially discourages exploration. Because getting points becomes useless unless you level up to open more ability slots. So that's quite sad, actually. Yeah, in The Witcher 2 it worked much better, I think. It was still challenging, but one thing that is better is one thing that they did improve was, let's say, the fact that you don't have to specialize necessarily in a branch to get what you desire of it. In The Witcher 2, you had to throw a lot of points into the garbage if you wanted something in particular. This not necessarily the case.
Well, Witcher, have you completed your task?
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you? So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fist tech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
Deal.
Take this and get out of my sight.
Okay. So what now? I wanted to collect another quest, didn't I? Jesus Christ. When you look at that map and think, I actually have to visit all this. That's going to be quite an endeavor. Okay, let's start doing that quest. Whatever. And I could die at any given moment from a random attack. This doesn't seem like a bandit camp.
Find him hanging from a branch in the woods soon.
Not willing to believe that. Nay, I'm not.
So you're that right one.
The shady merchant.
Interest you in a pass? Cheapest around, right here.
What kind of pass are we talking about?
You don't know. Redanians hold all the fords across the Pontar. Can't get through without a pass. But you're in luck. So happens I've got a few to sell.
King
What?
Richard
Could
of
dress up like
Ren.
Radovid and buy a gilded carriage for that much.
What am I to do if you can't afford it?
No deal.
Whoa, hold up. Might have a little work for you. Reduce the price for a job well done, eh?
What kind of work?
Nearby. Just to the southeast. My sister's husband's got a business. He and some lads tidy up battlefields. Problem is, there's always swarms of shite bothering them. You know, them monsters drawn to corpses. Give them some protection, and I'll swing you one beautiful discount.
I think you'll swing me a discount just because.
Aye, good idea. Discount's yours, my friend.
That's better.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay.
You go gather real honey.
I'm fucking crying out loud.
So you like quite a bit, huh? I don't know this game.
Our men were roiled.
I will just be as cowardly as
Sadly,
possible.
battle outnumbered them.
Okay. The commander of the Redanian regiment is organizing a camp guard. Anyone wanting to help keep the peace in the camp should report to the quartermaster at once. Volunteers will receive weapons to use during their service, as well as the gratitude of our gracious ruler, King Radovid. Food rations. All refugees are to report to the quartermaster. He will distribute food rations. He shall entitle the bearer to 1 meal per day. Help, good people. Is there a drop through drink in the shithole of a camp? I've crossed half the world, or maybe even the whole damn thing, and I have never been in a place this dry. It's enough to drive a man to violence. If anyone's got some hooch hidden away, let him call my name, Aldrin, like that, and I'll find him, and together we'll have a grand old time. Help an old campaigner before he turns as parched as a rain bucket in the desert. After the riots, in the light of yesterday's incident and the conflict between men from Aedirn and Temeria, refugees are hereby ordered to separate into groups based on country of origin. Whoever fails to hit these will be banished from the camp. Plague danger! Due to the possibility of an outbreak of a plague, the Transit Cap commander has ordered refugees to take daily baths. Wash yourselves, people, it's for your own good. Contract, the Woodland Beast. Let the following be known far and wide. There is a monster in the woods outside Novigrad doing great damage to our war effort. Anyone who tracks it down and kills it will not only fulfill a patriotic duty, but bring the inevitable victory of the United Northern Forces under the leadership of our breaking Radovid one step closer. But we'll also get a sizable coin reward as a recompense for his troll. Together, onward to victory. Captain Felix Grubb. Addendum. Note, the reward has just not yet been claimed. Attention! If the monster is not killed by the end of the present month, taxes for the entire region will be raised by 1/5. Holy shit.
Can't believe
yeah, I think Axie is the only thing keeping me alive, to be honest, Kronos. If it were not for Axie, then combat would be too difficult. Okay, let me make sure that so many shit I cannot do. Okay, the woodland beast actually is level 6. I won't tackle anything until I actually have the level. Problem is you need to do quests in order to level up, because killing low level monsters won't do the trick, obviously. So I'm fucked either way. I remember this actually
Monster tracks.
level 33, something like that. It's not going to happen. But yeah, I think the key to the no-death rule set of this game is just be extremely cowardly. Never duel against more than one opponent at the same time. But in all honesty, that will make me, holy shit, will make me reassess the need for the last power of shit, they saw me. The last power of this school. Okay, I might get that treasure. The treasure is this way. Water hug. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay. No way I'm going to fight that. Yeah, just be cowardly. Never fight more than one enemy at the time. Never attack an enemy that's more than one level above you. And that's even. But that was a special sort of water hug. In all honesty, the enemies that I find more difficult are the fast ones. The specters and the water hugs are actually quite easily avoided. But neckers, wolves, dogs, even ghouls sometimes, if they are fast and can drowners also sometimes, they have very fast an attack. They jump forth and fuck you in the ass. That's basically it, Chris. Gwen only works for one hit, and that's it. After I lose the shield, then I'm vulnerable, and I'll die more often than not. I tried Gwen in my first attempt, and I lose the shield, and I'm in the middle of battle. There is no way I can escape. There is nothing I can do. And the enemy is always alert. When I have Axie, I can stun the enemy and close in, attack, and run away before it can strike back. With Gwen, the enemy is always on the offensive, you could say. Or at least that's the way I thought it played out. But I never had Gwen that much. Let me see what this does. Maybe you are right. Pushes opponents back, but that's not something I really like. Because if it's pushed back, then I cannot hit it. I cannot hit the enemy so easily. So what's the my point with Axie is it makes me somewhat of it gives me a trump card. If I have Axie ready, I can stun an enemy and run away. If I don't have to run away, then I can stun the enemy and attack it. And then run away. And avoid getting hit altogether. Minimize exposure. That's the whole point of my current build. But the problem is the game makes you go into melee combat anyway. There is no alternative. You have to go into melee combat. So I'm fucked either way.
Air's strange, like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
Ah, shit. Obviously, a raid is hunting this place. Or something. Well, one dude is fighting dogs. You see, that's why I like Axie. Makes life so much easier.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
What the hell? He changed personalities.
Looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all. The sun was waning, see, and the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them.
Wild hunt, maybe?
safe terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Damn it.
Okay, one day late.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
Okay, I guess now I have to find his corpse. So you went with Gwen and Igni. Let me ask you a question, Cronus. How does Firestream work? I've been intrigued by Firestream, especially because I put a bunch of points into Melt Armor to gain the stamina regeneration, but, well, that's neither here nor there. But this sounds like a useful way to use Igni. But how does it work? It's like a flamethrower or something? I haven't seen it in action. Okay, let's save before I experience one of those crashes, although it seems to be working fine today. Okay. You haven't gone into... Yeah, I have Axe is really the only thing I use. And I put points into Igni because it gave me maximum stamina regeneration. That was my way of thinking. Basically it. Nothing else has crossed my mind.
The village wasn't plundered. Hut wasn't looted. These weren't raiders or thieves.
Thanks, Geralt. Yeah, I actually think of getting Firestream just because I have a bunch of points into Igni. That's basically it. There is no other reason. I have inadvertently become somewhat of an Igni fan. But we shall see.
Looks like folk were here moments ago. Whatever happened to the villagers happened awful quick. Traces of ice around the footprints. Really? Tortured him. Maybe they missed something. Should check his boots. Blood. Congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Great, a basement. Nothing
There's a
bad
draft.
happens in basements, sir.
There's space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning. Valuables left unlocked, on display, almost. Lost his mind, or... Interesting.
Yeah, not true. I think Geralt has spent too much time on his own.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also cited in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair. Scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle. Or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to Baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp. Encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
Well, I'm guessing the witch. Well, apparently no, the Baron. Great. So you built a glass cannon, eh, Kronos? That won't work for another rules, as you say. I think the witch is the best. I'll say I should avoid the Baron. Let's take a look at... But definitely, after I'm done with the science tree, I'm going for the combat tree. These two I don't like, especially alchemy. It's so full of bullshit. We shall see.
day.
Right numbers to work! Kill if you love the gods!
You'll regret those moments that you act.
Right me lovers to work! He's ours! Kill if you love the gods! Kill if you love the gods! Right me lovers to work!
Yeah, you're right about those bonuses, Kronos. Those could be useful. The problem is, right now, what I truly need is stamina regeneration. That's the key to victory. I need as much stamina regeneration as possible in order to be able to spam Axie or whatever kind of magic I'm trying to use at the moment. And yeah, the crossbow guys are annoying, but as you can see, if you actually control their minds, they become your best your best ally. It's really amazing. Holy shit. Ah, really, Nutter? You can deflect their arrows and kill them? Interesting. I prefer to take over their minds so I can snipe the other dudes. I have no idea, Kronos. This is the first secondary weapon I've ever equipped. I will try it, it. If it makes me fight slowly, I mean without grace, then I will unequip it. It does much more damage than what I had equipped. So, okay, so now I know an archer won't one-shot me. That's great. I should go to his little village and steal everything from it. Yeah, dominating people, making them puppets, that's really overpowered. The only problem is the range you need. Let's say how close you need to get in order to be able to cast it.
Not looking good, I tell you.
The second tier, Kronos, that's puppet, let me show you. It's this one. Puppet. So you need to invest 6 points into this, which is basically the whole amount you get in the first area. In the first area I got 8 points. 3 from level ups and 5 from places of power. So I had these same 3 abilities, only Puppet had 1 point instead of 2.
Buy in or just peruse him?
Show me what you've got on offer.
Hello Uzi, how are you? Okay, let's brace for a hand of wind.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
I'm sure there must be enough points because places of power seem to be aplenty, you know. Okay, this one we're going to redraw. Because Foltest can always bring one. Alright. Fine, Usury, well, thanks for asking. Trying to make it out in this game. We shall see how that works out. Okay, let's just put one of these dudes here. Okay, I should have changed this dude, fuck. Okay, he made my life extremely easy now. Yeah, the problem is Stannis is like a 5 dude. He's really annoying. Okay, if I put this guy in, I think I will beat him by 1. Yeah, let's put this dude in. Should have third, well, even more. What a disgusting fucking asshole. This guy wins ties, doesn't he? Shit, if he clears the weather, then I'm done. What should I do? This is so annoying. Impenetrable fog. That will hurt me more than him. Oh, no, but I cannot clear the weather. He has so much shit on the first row. Okay, I need to make him forfeit. So let's use this card. What another asshole! But well, that actually changed the math in my favor, unless he has torrential rain. But that's impenetrable fog. I think that that affects the archer. So let's summon this. There is no way he's winning this. Impossible. So let's put this guy in. No, I don't have that card, Cronus. Yeah, let's just kill him outright. Yeah, he went through his own deck fast and furious. It should be trivial win here.
Use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Okay, apparently that wasn't part of the quest.
Hair white as curd. Where'd you come from? I would hit the spot.
And whosoever finds the Baron's daughter will not go unrewarded.
Would the Baron like a new daughter? Got a few I can spare.
I've got a son to spare. Son's better, stronger.
What is it, Grey Boy?
See, you're a man well traveled. So tell me.
No,
Beat me
I'm
when you
staying
want to
here.
speak. We're off.
Maybe I'll spot Hannah.
Cold? To eat? Come inside.
Okay, Cronus. Hope you have fun. I might even have to go because apparently the big boys are starting to stream and I'm losing my connection. That happens around this time of the evening. That's why I start early. That's annoying as fuck, but what can you do?
Greetings. Hard to say. Seen a lot of the world and plan to see more.
As have I, as do I.
Not the best place for a traveling peddler.
Profits lie amidst risk.
True, the war's brought strife and hardship, but folk live on, and where there is life, there is trade.
Prepared to risk your life for a bit of coin?
Coin, my friend, is of little import. Hard as I try, I simply cannot remain still, so I wander and wander the world. I see new places, speak with folk I've never known. It's what I like, and that's worth the risk.
Take a peek if you don't mind. Farewell.
We'll meet again. I know this.
Scrams, give us a tail.
By order of the commander of the Nilfgaardian Army Group Center. Army Group Center. That's hilarious. They always manage to put something of the Germans into the Nilfgaardians. Residents of the villages of Midcops and Blackbot are hereby required to report to the camp near Midcops in order to perform labor for the Empire. Those caught evading their duty shall be flogged. List of detailed residents and their assigned days of service has been provided.
You seen me muscles?
Yeah?
Craft special order weapons too?
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Course.
I'll take a look. Maybe pick something.
Well, I could craft something if I got the emerald dust. It's a little expensive, but I'm swimming in money.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Then the Lord came out to them and said,
Too high level. Alright, let's go to this village. Okay, it seems the connection problems are only getting worse, so I will stop after we reach our destination.
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger. Or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn. Thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the mole.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Okay, yeah, connection is just garbage at this point. I think I'm going to start streaming earlier, because apparently once it's 7 or 8 PM in the East Coast, Twitch just gets fucked. This for me, it does. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow when we shall continue avoiding fights and talking to people. But yeah, until I level up substantially, and I do mean substantially, we're going to be avoiding fights left and right. I don't even know how I will level up, because without quests that are my level, I will have to take risks, and that's what is going to get me killed. I'm sure of it. Got these shits. Level 23, level 33, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's the bane of the Northern Ruleset. So, until then,
Bitch is in a proper fury. Needs a man.
have a good night. Goodbye.